All right, my name is Lazarus Rios. I am an account manager here at MetLife, and I'll be talking here about MetLife benefits that we offer, hot topic on supplemental health products, and we'll just kind of get rolling here. So, what are accident and health benefits? These include accident, critical illness, and hospital indemnity coverages. These are supplemental to existing medical and disability products. As previously mentioned before, prior to the call, these are not replacements for health insurance. These are supplemental plans to help you get extra funds to really get funds in your pockets, and really you can do whatever you like with them. In some instances, like in this example here, it can help you pay for your co-pays and deductibles. In addition to some of the disability products out there, there's elimination periods, and some of this money that you get paid directly can help you, within your financial situation. Like I mentioned, you do get paid directly in a lump sum tax-free form. And as I mentioned, funds can be used as the employee sees. So we'll talk about critical illness here. What is critical illness? It supplements your medical coverage, and it pays additional to what your medical plan may cover. So there's things that happen in life as we get older. Things happen, heart attacks. You get diagnosed with certain illnesses, and this is what that coverage is gonna help you. Mind you, it is not an expensive coverage as other coverages are out there. This is kind of gives you painting the picture of that it costs less than a full tank of gas in an SUV. We know gas is expensive nowadays, so it's definitely way under that cost. It's about the cost of gym membership, and it's around the cost of 2 gallons of milk per week. That's just kind of to paint the picture. Who's eligible for these coverages? The employee, the spouse or domestic partner, and children. And some of these, like I mentioned, critical illness covers these types of conditions. So cancer, heart attack, strokes, coma, burns. This is great for people that have these issues hereditary in their lineage. Like in my family, we're known for having heart attacks in my family. So I would consider looking at this as an option to have as a benefit because of that. And what the benefit is here for you guys. You guys have options of a $10,000 benefit, a $20,000, and a $30,000 benefit. There is no total lifetime maximum payouts, and you can receive initial and reoccurrence benefits payments. I'm going to give that example here. So if somebody has a heart attack for the first time, it gets verified. The claimant gets paid out in the situation the maximum of $30,000, which is 100% of the benefit. 2 years down the road, they have another heart attack. They can actually get paid again that extra $30,000. And then let's just say that 3 years from that second heart attack, they happen to have a kidney failure because of the 2 issues prior. They're still eligible for that reoccurring payment or that initial payment of the $30,000 benefit that they're eligible for. And again, this gets paid directly to the employee, tax-free, and they can use it for whatever they like, medical bills, regular, electricity bills, phone payments, whatever you like. And if you want to take your family on vacation after, you had this issue, you can actually do that too. So the employee's in full control of those funds. Along with the $30,000 or $20,000 or $10,000 options, employees are eligible for $50 per covered person in the policy. So if you do screenings and have preventative measures, you're eligible for that extra $50 paid directly to you once per year. And MetLife tries to make it as simple as possible for employers or claimants. We typically have a 3-step process, and you open up a claim. You can either call or do it online. There's also other forms of fax or mailing it in. If that's what you want to do, we can definitely make that happen. But I believe calling or setting up an online claim is the best way. Processing a claim and then getting a payment out to the employee is very important to us. So there is that 10-day goal that we have. If everything is submitted basically at inception of the claim. So we call that a clean claim. Everything's provided to the claims rep from the get-go. That's the goal, is to get something paid out. But sometimes there is a complex situations where additional information is required, and our claims department handles that, make sure that they explain all that information directly to the customer. Next, we have accident insurance. What is accident insurance? Same thing as a payment that's in the lump sum method if a covered person experiences a covered event. Again, this is not a replacement for healthcare insurance. It's a supplement. This is just some FYI items here. More accidents happen at home than anywhere else. My dad fell down from the roof a few times in my younger. I remember that when I was growing up, stuff happens. I was an insurance agent prior to this, so that third bullet point down there, where 2 million drivers in car accidents are permanently injured every year. I used to get phone calls every Monday after a weekend. Something happened to somebody. That's just the nature of things happening. These are a list here of covered incidents: fractures, skin grafts, concussions, medical treatments, an ambulance, emergency care. This is what the policy would pay towards. And I believe you guys have the benefit summary, and every incident has a different payout amount. And again, we pride ourselves on having a simplified process, opening up a claim, processing it, and definitely trying to get that payment as fast as possible over to the employee or claimant. Hospital indemnity is the third and last option here, and this one provides a benefit if you're hospitalized due to an injury or covered illness. The hospital stays can actually be very costly. And also, since we recently had a baby, it could help out in situations in family planning also. Same thing here, coverage is for you and your family. Payments are made directly to you. We try to do claims as fast as possible. And this is a portable option. So in the event of employment change status, that could be something that you can look into keeping the policy. And here is the plan benefits on itself. So for admission, either an ICU or non-ICU incidents, you can get paid $1,000. If you're confined, you can get $100 per day up to 15 days. And inpatient rehab, you can also do the $100 per day for 15 days each calendar year. Here's an example of that. You get sick, you get admitted into the ICU, you're eligible for a payment of $1,000. You have to stay overnight for two days. That's an additional $200. You would get a total benefit payment of $1,200. Again, 3-step claims process. That's the 1-800 number if you ever have questions. It works for, that phone number actually works for all 3 different policies, and the time frame there works for all 3 also. So 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That brings us to the end.